Hello. It has been weeks yet again. 'Cause my last video, I said I want to get a vlog out, preferably the second or third week of December. If you're watching this in the time it's like being released, it's quite literally like 2 days for Christmas. Because for the first 2 weeks of December, I woke up every day being like, I want to vlog, but the problem is I didn't know what to vlog. Like, I didn't really have anything to do. And so then the motivation went from here, like up here, to like downward out of nowhere. Because it's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't really do anything. I don't want to go film in public doing things because I don't know, I just don't want to vlog in public personally. It's just a little weird, but I need to vlog because I have all this camera equipment and I'm not doing anything with it. And I just stare at it every day. And like what it's currently 11:25. Don't know how you can be able to see that. It's 11:25. I've been up for 4 hours, just laying in bed and being like, I wanted to vlog. Like, I wanted to have a whole like breakfast sequence and this and that, and I was gonna do a 1 day vlog where I just got done stuff I've been ignoring for weeks or months in some cases. And instead, I think this might turn into a week in my life vlog. Not necessarily like every single day this week, but or just a few days in my life. Like today, I actually took today off from work. It's a Sunday because it's the end of the year, and I need time off. So I used my last 8 hours and just took today off, which I'm glad because my roommate who does the same job as me, yesterday was hell. It was just we were just behind. So I'm like, cool, not my problem today. But some things I want to get done today. Like, there's some cleaning I want to do. There's a bread recipe I want to try, which I got from YouTube from, I think it's like Emma's Goods or something like that, or Emma's Goodies. I don't remember what it is. It's that Emma who lives in Italy. She has a bread recipe she posted a while ago where you have two different ways to make it. One is you can do like the kneading and the folding and have a bigger, loftier loaf, or you can do the no knead and no fold where you let it basically proof for 6 hours, and then right before you put it in the oven you do a couple folds just to oomph it up a little bit. I do want to try that. And where it is almost noon, I don't want to be baking bread at 7 o'clock at night, but that is going to be my bread for the week because I don't feel like going back to the store to buy like sub rolls and stuff. I have like, I think 2 sub rolls left or something. And my fridge needs a clean out, like a food clean out. I have things I need to eat in the freezer. Like, I have a bunch of chicken. I have some beef patties. I have stuff to make some pie. I have frozen meatballs. Like, I have veggies I need to eat. So I figured this week is gonna be very much about like cleaning out the fridge, cleaning out things that have been sitting in there for a while that I need to eat. That way, when I go to do groceries at the end of the week, which would be, before Christmas groceries, that I'm restocking new stuff. So new chicken, beef, whatever. I think I have enough milk to last the week. If not, I don't mind going to the store just to get milk or something. Like, that's totally fine. But I just don't feel like doing full groceries. And if I'm making the bread, then I don't need more sub rolls. I could just make a grilled sandwich. That's fine. I do technically need sliced cheese, but I have 2 blocks of cheese. So I think that will be fine. Fingers crossed. I mean, worst happens, I'll go to the store and get some cheese if I really, really need to. Because I have some tortillas I need to use, which technically have a sell-by date of 2 days ago. But I've used tortillas like well into a month over their use-by date. As long as they've been stored properly, they don't tend to really go bad very quick. But yeah, so let's get to it. I'm gonna go like shave and put some fresh clothes on because I haven't shaved in like 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, I think it's been like a little over 2 weeks. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll jump to like making the bread recipe, which I'll probably try to remember to link down below because it's a video, and we'll go from there. So I'll be right back with a fresh face. Okay, we are back. It is now the afternoon. The bread dough is proofing pretty well for dough that's supposed to just sit there for multiple hours. I'm a little sad my pudding cream pie cup thing is gone though. That was delicious. It's just, I don't want to make a whole pie because I don't trust myself with a whole pie. So, that's my, like, option. So, I think the next thing I want to do, and I don't know how many days I'm going to film for this vlog, is I need to tackle this mess. I don't even know what I want to do. Like, I kind of want to get, the IKEA, like, cart thing they have. It has, like, drawers and everything. I think it was, oh god, what's her name? I think it's, like, Currently Hannah or something like that. She's a YouTuber in Japan. And I saw that she had an IKEA cart that had like drawers and stuff, which I guess probably is their answer to like the Husky drawers and things like that. That's a lot of YouTubers have been using the last few years. Because let me like I'm trying to move this. So I've had these Alex drawers since like 2000, I think 17 is when I got them, and they're just like I literally have to yank at this because it doesn't move. I think part of the issue is like these are really heavy. Let me take these out and just see if that's okay. Yeah, that helps a bit. This is my YouTube history, by the way. There's like 16 terabytes of YouTube here, so you know, good times. Oh, which is fine because we're not gonna be using this anymore. This is what we'll be using going forward. This is a tiny little 4 terabyte SSD. Look at that difference, though. It's just SSD hard drive. It is so wild to me how much has changed. And all that, like, you know, I've had these hard drives, or just, you know, this is a Seagate, I think. Yeah, I've been using these for years. And, you know, they're 4 terabyte drives, they do the job, but they just, oh god, the dread doesn't really want to close. Anyways, they do the job, but they just don't cut anymore. I love how I go on tangents, but yeah, this is a mess. And the drawers aren't working. Like, I just don't know if I want to buy the IKEA drawers. They're $200, which is very expensive. But I'd be able to fit all the Alex drawer stuff in there a lot easier. And then I have sewing stuff over here. I have to make a cloak still. I bought all this for Halloween. It's Christmas. I never did it. I guess I could do it next year, but I need to be able to store that because the bolts don't really work. I'd like to take them off the bolts, fold them, and then put them into something. But right now there's just a cube organizer behind there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a cube organizer hidden behind there, so the cats don't try to sleep in the cubes. But yeah, I need to figure that out. And then in the kitchen, I need to figure out shelving in there because I bought a Dutch oven, which we're gonna bake the bread in later. But I have it on the top shelf of the rack that's next to my table. It's like, well, I say between my table and my stove. And it's heavy, so having a top shelf isn't the best of ideas. So I need to rearrange how that is. I have some shelf risers coming this week, so that way I can fix some of the storage I'm using, because I have some wobbly, warped wooden shelves that I've had for years, but the problem is because they're so warped, they don't sit very evenly, and they're also very tiny. They're not very tall either, so I want to swap those out for like the $10 ones from Target, because those just have worked well. They're stackable, so, like, and they're stackable in that, like, there's cutouts for the feet on the top of each, so you can actually quite literally stack them securely, opposed to just, like, putting 2 shelves on top of themselves. So if those coming for the kitchen, I have some for the laundry room, so I can fix that IKEA shelving up, because it's just, it doesn't work. It's wasted space. Alright, I need to figure out what we're doing. Oh, that's the thing. I have camera stuff over here because I have nowhere to put it over here. It's like, not even, it's just, I don't know. I could order the stuff from IKEA, but you have to spend like $300+, I think, to get free shipping for large things. I'm so tempted. Alright, let me like figure out a game plan and then we'll reconvene. Okay. So I was like starting to move things out of the corner. And I forgot I bought this like rainbow reflectiveness like privacy film. But I didn't notice this when I got this months ago. Is that there's... Excuse me. What is this? It's like dirt inside. I also need to put this on the windows. I've been avoiding it. Because I just don't want to do it. It's not self-adhesive, it's like static cling. So you have to like wet the window and do all that jazz. We'll get to this week. Not today though. So I have one for in here, and I have one for my bedroom. But yeah, I just noticed there was dirt trapped inside. That's great. And then I have my old command shelves that were like up above my computer. But I don't know if I want them anymore. Because like I've been in this building, this apartment for like 5.5 years now. And I pretty much accepted the fact I'm not going to get my deposit back. So I'm almost like, do I want to keep these or do I want to just like put real shelves up? Granted, this is all like paneling, so I would have to use wall anchors because I don't know where the studs are. I think most of the time studs are usually like what, 4 feet apart or something like that. But the problem is with like fake wood paneling, you sometimes can't find the studs very easily. Alright. So since I was going to make a cloak for my Halloween costume, I bought a masquerade mask from Etsy. It was only like $20. So it's a laser cut metal. Very thin metal. I think it's just like aluminum or something. And then like, you know, rhinestones. But yeah, I was gonna wear this with my cloak. Look at that. I was gonna wear this with my cloak. Because I was making a big old hooded cloak, and then that just didn't happen, so. Oops. So, because here's the lining. This was gonna be the inside of the cloak, so it's like this like kind of navy color. And then the actual cloak was going to be this holographic spider web. Because, you know, Halloween. But yeah, it's holographic, which I love. It's cool. It's also a stretch cotton, which is actually kind of bad because then the holographic spider webs stretch and break. But I get why. You know, it's a fun fabric. So, yeah. Oh, in the bottom of the cube organizer I have all the sewing stuff. So I have my old cloak that I have not let go of yet. That I'm tempted to let go of. But part of me is just like, you want to finish this. You want to finish this cloak. But then part of me is like, you don't want to finish the cloak though. My part of me just wants to let it go. Because I don't think I'm going to fit it. Because, like, it's a glittered velvet. I fucking hate it. I donated the rest of the fabric. I might just let this go. Because then this gives me this bag back to use. You know what? I'm just going to donate it. I'm going to let this go. I'm going to go say my goodbyes to this fabric. And put this in my donation pile. And then we'll be right back. Okay. It's gone. Well, I mean, it's still in my house, but it's gone from this room, and it ain't coming back. I even tied up the bag. But yeah, so this is all like my sewing stuff. So here's the problem with what I'm doing. Is that I have so much wasted space. Which is, I guess, why I kind of want, like, the IKEA, like, drawer set, because then I wouldn't have this wasted space. almost done. Like, I just don't know what to do. Because I'd have to go to IKEA to actually get... I can't... There's no shipping available right now for it. So that's a slight problem there. Like, I also have just a folder for my patterns. They're just sitting in here. Sitting on top of the sewing machine. Can I maybe fit them in here? Because, like, my sewing machine, like, it's in a case, which I could put sewing stuff in. Like, there's zippered pouches and stuff. But I don't really want to put a bunch of stuff in here. Like, there's all kinds of stuff. Can this fit in here? Oh my god, it can fit in here. Okay, cool. Alright, we figured out the pattern issue. The pattern can just sit inside here. Okay, cool. That's one less loose piece, I guess. Alright, let's at least see if I can do what I thought with my fabric. If I can, like, maybe yoink it out of here. Carefully yoink it out of here. And then just fold it, maybe. Kind of just like... I don't know. Where's the plastic? Oh, okay. Can I just like... Am I really gonna have to like unwrap this? And then rewrap it? Alright, you know, we're gonna... I'm gonna go figure this out. Hold on. Okay. So, I did manage to get the fabric out, or off the tube. The satin was really easy because it's like smooth and slippery, so literally the tube kind of slid right out. The spider web, I had to unfold it completely and then refold it on itself because it just, the car was just sticking to it. I didn't want to like slice up the holographic foiling or anything, so this was fine. Not so much the spider web. Alright, so I can put that there. Also, that satin is so soft. Let me put this a little higher. I realized, like, I have that so low. But, yeah, that satin is so freaking soft. It's, like, it's very lustrous, too. Also, I had to switch to my, like, ceiling light because, unfortunately, we're approaching winter and my daylight has essentially run out because this window behind me is an alleyway. So I get indirect light with it, but, you know, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, so sunset's in a half an hour. There's essentially no light left over here. So, rip to that. But yeah, so I had to switch to indoor lighting. Which is fine, because that's consistent, because I have to keep changing the ISO constantly. Alright. So at least that, like, cleans this up. And now I can put my ring light back over there. Because that was kind of the problem. Is that I couldn't fit my ring light over here anymore. Which, I mean, it's still kind of hard to do it, honestly. Hello. I have to, like, really... There we go. I mean, it still doesn't fit the best, but, you know, it's at least out of the way. And I have this that kind of just exists, which I need to figure out how to make this work better, because they actually like plug for it. Okay, let me pick this up. So, yeah, there we go. Because before my ring light was sitting, like, here, so it was blocking everything off, and I couldn't open drawers. Which, alright, we're good. So that at least handles that. As you can see, like, all my fabric is folded up now. And I got the bin. So that's infinitely better than it was. It's still not ideal. And then also now I have this space back from the weights and stuff that were there. Because I usually had that, like, sitting here. That's a cat hair. Love that. Oh, I bought new cat beds for my roommate. As you can see. This one is already enjoying it. Yes, there's dog bones on them, but the actual tags had cats and dogs. But yeah, it's just, the other ones they had were just basic ones that weren't very deep, and this one they can really like cozy up in it. And this is one of their favorite blankets, so I just keep it in that one. But yeah. So that's tackled, which is good. Alright, so I'm gonna go do some things off camera, and then we're gonna make dinner, and we're gonna cook that bread, and that's gonna end it for this particular day. Maybe this will be no, this won't be a one-day vlog. This is just gonna be a very long, week-long vlog. So I'm gonna probably have to cut out all this, because I've already filmed probably like an hour plus, actually probably 2 hours of footage at this point. So I think when I go to post this vlog, it's gonna be like 45 minutes to an hour, and you know what? If you don't like it, don't watch it. That sounds so mean, but it's true. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Alright, we will reconvene for dinner, which is probably gonna be chicken. See you in a moment. Hello, we're back. Bread dough is ready to go. So this is what it looks like after it's been sitting for 6 hours. Yeast. So, because I did the no knead version, I'm literally going to do a couple folds just to kind of get it together, because if you look at it right now, it's just a mass. There's like nothing going on in there. I did use bread flour, so it does have a bit more stability than all-purpose flour the recipe uses, but not by much. My Dutch oven is all heated up in the oven at 420. Now here comes the fun part, is you gotta pull it out. She did not put the cover on when she heated hers. I did, just because I just want everything to be the same temperature. I don't want any shocking going on, because I bought my Dutch oven from Amazon. Like, this is an Amazon Dutch oven. This is not... Woo-hoo-hoo! I need a stronger rack. But yeah, this is from Amazon, so it's not a super expensive one. I was gonna get the Lodge one, which is about like $70 I think at the moment, which is what I think this is modeled after, which is, you know, nice. Alright, can I like safely... I want to put parchment inside this just because I don't want to put flour and have scorched flour on the bottom. I just bought this. I don't wish to have scorched flour personally. Because in the recipe, she quite literally just puts flour. I don't wish to have scorched flour personally, so we're not going to do that. Alright. So, folding dough. The thing everyone hates doing is it sticks to your hand. Just make it a little wet. Like, it'll be fine. Literally all you're doing, you're gonna stretch it out, and then turn, do the same thing. Which, mine's gonna look a little different than hers because of the fact that I think she probably poofed hers a little longer, and then I use bread flour instead of all-purpose. So my dough is a little... It's gonna be a smaller loaf, but that's okay. But all we're really doing is just very carefully dropping this in here. I can clean my hands. There's a cover there, don't touch it. Flour. Season myself, it's fine. I'm doing great. Love that about me. Like, let me just get that everywhere. Alright, and then when you are cutting the bread, you can use a knife, you can use scissors, it doesn't really matter. Just think that's going to be sharp enough. In my case, I'm going to use scissors like she did, because I do have a pair of scissors dedicated for food things. Like, boom. Alright. So, I'm gonna cover this bad boy up, pop this into the oven for a half an hour at 420, and then we're going to take the cover off, drop it down to 400, and go until however dark you want it. This is a heavy boy. And I will return when it is done. Again, it's going to be smaller than the loaf in the video, even smaller than the small loaf in the video. Because I only did 6 hours, she probably did at least 8 hours. I think I'm making this future, if this comes out okay, I will probably do like 8 hours. Because I think I need just a bit more time. Because I was like, pretty much like 6 hours on the nose. Alright, I shall return when the bread's done. Ugh. Hello, it is now Tuesday, because I forgot to finish filming on Sunday, and yesterday I just didn't feel like vlogging, to be honest. So, the bread did come out okay. Nice and crispy and on the outside, but, I sliced into it too early, and when you slice into bread too early, like when it's still too warm, the crumb doesn't quite set up right, so it was not the right texture it should have been. But my roommate and I still like ate it almost immediately, so there's no bread left. Oops. But it's fine. I can remake it in the future. Super easy. I also will use the all-purpose next time. I'll use bread flour because I have like tons of it on hand. And the recipe does not call for bread flour. I do think it contributed to like the weird texture that it had, because you kind of need a different hydration level of bread flour, so whoops. Like literally right after work, I did dishes, then I worked out, I showered, and then literally I was in bed by like 9, so I don't know. Last night was those nights where I just didn't want to do anything. So I just did things I know I needed to do and called it good. Also, this thing from Target was showing up. So I ordered some, like, I think I mentioned on Sunday maybe. Maybe I didn't. But I ordered some organizational things from Target. Oh. Okay. So it looks like a 6 of the 8 shelf risers I ordered are arriving today. because they're out for delivery. And then also the paper towels and aluminum foil ordered, because I'm running low on paper towels, and my aluminum foil is about to run out, so it's not good. Well, that means I have something to do after work. That's exciting. Hopefully the shelf risers aren't like bent, because they're just metal. They're just like aluminum. So hopefully they don't get wrecked. I guess we'll find out. Alright, since it is a work day for me, I can't film myself working unless I want to get fired. So let's flash forward to dinner, where we'll probably end up making chicken. Or maybe something with beef. I took out one of my little beef bags. I tend to buy like a pound of ground beef, and I'll separate into 4 patties in case maybe I want burgers, or if I want a sandwich with it, like a sub with it or something, or I just want to throw it in pasta or something. So I did take one of those out. I don't know what I want. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll try out the skillet I ordered. Whatever. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna finish my breakfast, which is not that exciting. It's just oatmeal. Then I need to get into some clothes that aren't PJs. Work. Ugh. And then we'll reconvene, so I will hopefully remember to see you guys shortly. Okay, it is dinner time, except I kind of ordered food, so whoops. But on the bright side, oh my god, this is so heavy. My pan did arrive, which goes with my grill pan. These are both from Cuisinart, so they're not horribly expensive. They are very heavy, but I mean, better than paying like over $100. So we just didn't. I didn't really need this skillet, but I have a craving for deep dish pizza, so that happened. Also, I had a gift card from work, so I didn't technically pay for this myself. And my shelf risers arrived. Only one showed up broken, which is fine, because Target did refund me for it, and I don't have to return it. So I just Gorilla Glued the leg back on, which, with Gorilla Glue, you have to wait like 2 hours for it to set. So I quite literally just taped it to hold it in place. And we're gonna hope for the best. I mean, it held my headboard together for over a year, and that had ceramic tile in it and wood. So I think it could hold a very lightweight metal leg. Okay. So we have a couple of problems we have to solve. One is, where are these pans gonna go? Because I don't really have room for them. And 2, how do I want to disperse these shelves? Because the broken one is gonna be broken for a bit, so I have to leave that alone. But I do have 3 other ones I can use. I did have 2 more show up for the laundry room, which I did already put in place. Which, I don't have all the shelves, so I'll show that when I have all the shelves, because right now I just kind of threw them in there and just put stuff on top of them, just to make space. And we need to handle down here, because I want to replace this one with a solid one, because I just want everything to look the same, because I have 2 solid ones on top, so I want to do that. I'm going to replace this one with one of them as well, and then that gets rid of that small uneven shelf. But then the question is, where are these going to go? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, they're rather heavy. But I think if I set it in the center of one, it should be okay. It's like, doesn't seem to be really too bad. Because I mean, I have all these stacked up, which I think these are about the same weight as just one pan, which is both funny and kind of sad. So I think I could stack them, but where I'm going to put them is the problem. So let's like swap these out and then figure out, because I also could maybe put them over here with the Dutch oven, but then, I don't know. Ugh. Too much stuff everywhere, and I don't know how I want everything, and I just reorganize every 3 minutes, so that's a personal problem to deal with. Alright, let me figure that out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so did go ahead and swap out the shelves. So now we have 2 solid ones, and then they match up here. I did end up getting rid of the little, like, dessert glasses I had, because I literally don't ever use them, and since they're just regular glass, I just put them in recycling, because I don't really feel like going to donate just those. So those have been recycled. They were from the dollar store, so not a loss or anything. And now we're brought over to these. So I did find an extra, like, pot separator, so that should help with keeping them from scratching against each other, so I can stack them. So I'm guessing I'll have to put them over here, but then I have bins right now. So I need to move some of those, which would be nice because then all my cast iron stuff can be together, because that's another enabled cast iron Dutch oven. And this is just, these 2 bins are just full of stuff that I didn't know what to do with. So I might take some of that, put them in a different bin, and pop them up here on top of the cabinet, because I did some cleaning and I threw a bunch of stuff up there. And the only heavy thing is literally just my induction cooktop. But even that's not super heavy. It's actually not even resting directly on the cabinet. It's resting on, like, the frame of the cabinet. So, yeah, no, nothing's fallen. So I think we're good. So, might just pop it up there, maybe. Some of this stuff, because I did empty out some bins when I put the shelves in the laundry room. So I can put some stuff in here and then just pop them up there. I don't know. Let's see what's in here. Ooh. Alright. So I got the steamer for my rice maker. These are racks for my dish rack. Like, this is for cups, this is for, like, a cutting board, and this is just like a drip tray for the cup rack. But as you can see, there's not really room to put those, because otherwise you hit the cabinet. So I can't really use those. And then otherwise it's like some food grade mineral oil that I need to put onto my cutting boards, which I have stashed down here. We'll probably do that later this week. Tonight's not the night for that. And then stuff for my kitchen, like I have the topper, which I literally never use. Has cat hair, we love that. Cutting board, not cutting boards, cake grounds, which don't worry about them being exposed. I literally cover them in plastic when I use them, so no worry. And then the instruction manual for my rice cooker, which I don't actually need anymore. But we still have it. And then, I don't know what's in this one. Let's see, we got spare towels, a tablecloth, and then a water bottle. And then some more storage bins hidden behind that. So yeah, I need to figure that out. Because I could put the pans down there. But I have to make it so the cats don't want to, like, try sitting. Alright, let's figure that out. I'll be right back. Okay, figured something out here. So, managed to condense into one bin, so that's the 2 bins all together. Other than the oil, I moved that over here. So now we got Dutch oven, and then our grill pan and skillet are stacked for the moment. This is subject to change, because this is just, it doesn't look good. And probably isn't the best way to do this. I will figure that out. I have extra storage containers, like you can see. I got a bin back there, and then I have a little stand thing behind that. I need to figure out what I want to do with. And then I got these shelves, and I got these shelves, and this is empty now, and then I have this left over, and I have these. I cleared out the laundry room, put those shelves in there. So now it's like, what do I do? What do I do with it? Ugh. And the problem is, it's like, I'd almost put a shelf down there, but all those things are too heavy to really sit on the shelf. Like, it will probably, like, I could probably put one on top, like, the skillet and the grill, I could separate them, but then it's like, you know, this isn't wide enough I don't think, to have the grill pan like slide out, if that makes sense. I could try that. Let me take a look. Hold on a second. It's weird, so I'd have to like to do that. But I'm not mad at that idea though. I'm not mad at that. Then I wouldn't have the weight of this sitting on that frame the whole time. Like, this is heavy, but I'm pretty sure this can hold. This is probably like 10 pounds. I think this can hold it. I'm not super worried about that. Unless you... Oh yeah, no, that's too wide. Okay. So, I mean, I'm not mad about that idea, actually, because then I have to just do that. And that separates them, and the weight isn't on this. Okay, we'll do that. That is decided. We will do that. Yeah, I have to yank it out like this, but to have them separated is probably smarter, just so there isn't constant weight sitting on the frame of this. I think that'd probably be a bad idea. That's how we'll keep it for now. And now I gotta figure out what to do with all these bins and shelves. I bought all these bins because I need them, and then at one point these were all full. All of them were being used. And now they're not, because I got rid of stuff. Work. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here, because I'm getting kind of sweaty. And I need to work out anyways. So I'm gonna do that and probably catch you up when the next set of stuff comes in that I have, because I have more shelves, also like the laundry room part. And then, yeah, I'll probably, today's Tuesday, I'll probably check in on Thursday, to be honest. Because I'll do a couple of days in the vlog, but I'm not going to do it every day, because I'm not that interesting, so I will see you shortly. Hello, it's Saturday now. I did do like a little like cleaning and organizing for this clip because I didn't feel like talking during those, and it was early in the morning. I just wanted to get that stuff done, so I just didn't bother talking. I don't really have a whole lot left to put in this vlog, so I think I'm gonna like just make some shepherd's pie. Because that gives me like 3 meals when I make it, so I can also eat today, and then I can make 2 for, have 2 for like when I'm working or something, for either a quick dinner or a quick lunch, just to make it easier, especially going into Christmas week, because I'm filming this week before Christmas, so that's gonna be fun. And most likely will be posted on Christmas. If I get posted like Christmas Eve or even like 2 days before Christmas, like hell yeah. But I have a really good feeling where I procrastinated doing this vlog until essentially the end of December. It's probably gonna get posted on Christmas, let's be real, and it's not even a Christmas. It's not even a Christmas vlog. But like I already got some laundry going. I have laundry I gotta fold. I gotta put my bed back together because I'm washing all my bedding right now. Alright, let's go ahead and get to making this because it's 3 right now. By the time I'm done, ready to eat, it's gonna be like almost 4:30, so that kind of works out. Alright, let me figure out how I want to film this. And also, in case you're wondering why I'm in a tank top when it's like 23 degrees outside, I'm gonna work out later, and I'm just gonna work out this because it's a workout shirt. But it's just really comfy. So I'm like, I might as well just wear that, and then I can go just put some shorts on and then work out immediately. And then, you know, I'm not dirtying multiple shirts that I don't have to. Because, like, I showered for putting this on, so I don't know. It just feels weird to, like, wear a shirt, and then I'm gonna end up washing that, put another one on to dirty it, and have to wash it, and then put a whole nother shirt on later. Let's just cut into the workout. Alright, let me figure out this out, and we'll be right back. I will say, normally I would drain this, but like, weirdly enough, cooking it in here, it kind of burnt off a lot of the grease that came out. Like, yeah, there's still grease like on the meat, but that's fine. You need a little bit of fat, because like when you reheat this later, like you don't want to have like no fat. Okay, I could have done a little bit more meat, but that's okay. I'm not like gonna be sad about that. Like, it covers. But like, this cooked so well. Like, realistically, there's not like a ton of grease left in there. This is a 10-inch skillet, by the way. So I'm a little surprised by that. Not mad about it, but just a little surprised. Another part I hate, opening this can. No matter what I do, I feel like store-brand cans just don't open, if that makes sense. They just don't like opening. Not that I have like a really nice can opener, this is like super cheap, but I just feel like it never wants to really open. And then I'm just going to put the extra into a container. And And then we can get on to the potatoes. Yeah, I could have a little bit more meat. You can tell, like, just a little bit more. But that's okay. I'm not really worried about it, personally. It's just me eating it, so I feel like it just, like this, it just doesn't want to rip. Mind you, I've had about like 4 different can openers since I've lived in this apartment, and they've all done the same shit. Like, it just doesn't want to grip. That's now going into, okay, sure. Now it's literally just like in there now. Love that for me. I just like, I'm not worried about going in the can. And I probably think like, well, what about sharp metal? It's like, I'm not too worried. Truly not super worried. If it was my time to die, well, that's unfortunate. So with my potatoes, I kind of just cook them without a timer. Because usually a lot of people are like, oh, you can crick it if it, you know, just falls apart, it's good. I literally just go until it looks like it's mush, because then it gets really soft potatoes. Like really soft, what's the word? Mashed potatoes. So we're gonna put some salt. Seems like a lot. I'm making a lot of potato. It's okay. Pepper. And then we need garlic. Alright. So here's what we got to start with here. And I'm going to pour this whole thing in. You're probably thinking that looks like it's a lot of liquid. Trust me. It's going to change real quick. Because all the starch from the potatoes that are still with the potatoes is going to thicken this up as it sits and as you mash it. So mind you, this is going to truly be a bit lumpy. That's fine. I like it lumpy. I don't know why. Maybe because I feel like when it's too smooth, it's just like not right. I don't know. But here's what mine looks like. Let me get a spoon so I can kind of show you a little more up close. So that's what my mashed potatoes look like. So it's definitely a mix of like mashed and whipped. Needs a little more salt. Not much, but a little. Alright. And I'm just dollop it on kind of girly. So I'm going to get a tray. I'm just going to put this at 375 for approximately 20 minutes. Because that'll allow everything to pretty much get to the same temp. And you wonder why I'm putting foil down underneath. It's just in case anything potentially bubbles over. Very unlikely. But sometimes the corn does make its way out. And I don't feel like scrubbing this from cooked on corn. I don't think it'll be an issue because I didn't put enough meat to really push it up, but that's okay. I am just gonna kind of tent it almost. Like, I still want it to dry out slightly, but I just don't want like a skim. Alright, I'm gonna clean this up and then I'll show you when it's done. So, be right back. Alright, we're at the end of the vlog at this point, which, let's be real, this vlog's been a mess. But here's my shepherd's pie after it's been done. It's definitely more potato than anything, but that's fine. Yeah, you can definitely taste the difference. If I had salted potatoes, like the potato water like I should have, it'd be a lot better. My fault, I forgot. But, we're gonna end it here. I still have some things I gotta do today. Like, I need to put it back together. I need to, fold all my, like, laundry that I did yesterday. I just don't feel like filming that right now. As I've done it so many times on camera, so it's like, you know. I will say, I think the goal for the next vlog is to figure out maybe some filming angles a little better, like when cooking. Because, like, The problem with my kitchen is it's big, but lacks a lot of counter space. And the lighting, the overhead lighting, is a super warm LED light, but then I don't have any lighting under the cabinet unless I want a super blue light, because if I adjust the LED light in the ceiling, then the lights under my cabinets turn blue. If I adjust for those to the not blue, then it's super orangey around me, so it's like, I can't win. I can't win. I could have bought like more warm under cabinet lighting, which would have fixed the problem with filming, but I bought cooler lights because I don't really like super warm lights in the kitchen. I'm one of those. I like warm lights in areas where I'm like relaxing. I want cooler lights like bathroom and kitchen and laundry room and stuff. I want cooler lights for that because I don't know, I just don't like warm lighting in that scenario. I think it's because I just want to see better, because I feel like the quality of the warm light kind of affects your vision a little bit. So I don't know. I don't like super warm lighting when I'm cooking. I just don't. Also gonna try to get this vlog out preferably before Christmas. We'll see. Most likely it's gonna go out on Christmas. So if you're watching this on Christmas because that's when it came out, hi, Merry Christmas. For January, I do want to try to do a little better and get this out by like my vlog out by the third week at the latest. It's just like I procrastinate because I don't know what to do in these videos. I'm not that interesting. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.